you. And then here's my email address. You can pause the video here if you need time to write that down because I'm going to go ahead and close this down. I hope that was useful. Have a great day. Catch you later. Goodbye.
Yeah, let me get my own audio check here. Yeah, let me get my own audio check here. I seem to have audio. So this is weird. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Tony Wallow says, afternoon, homie. Audio video is good. Jeff Ryman says, Ken. Wintermute says, hello. Jeff says, audio is good. You guys should be seeing, you should be seeing on the screen the YouTube logo with my name around it. You expect normal rather than weird. Well, I was just switching over from my speakers to the headphones, and it was like super low. I couldn't figure out why. Let me get this set up here. Go to camera one, activate. There's camera one. Then I'll go to Daily Davinci. It'll run the opening. I will confirm the red logo. Thank you. Um, all right, let the opening go through. While that's going through, I will minimize this. You guys don't need to see the fact that I'm watching it. I'll just move that over here off the screen. Oh, I guess I didn't make it in time. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Now I can tell it made it because it's mirroring. I don't want it to mirror. Go over here. I do have DaVinci opened up. I don't have anything really planned other than I wanted to point a couple little cool things out. I do want to go find a picture, which is this one right here. Uh-oh, why is my camera not showing? Is my camera not showing? My camera's not showing, is it? My camera is not showing. So let's go figure out why the camera's not showing. Camera, my camera is showing there. Go to Daily DaVinci. My camera is not showing. Oh, but I don't need to replay the opening. Let's turn on. Okay, this is kind of crazy and weird. I do see a camera, but I'm up in like La La Land there. Well, let's figure this out. I'll turn that off. There we go. Hi, Speedy C, Long Dog, Jeff Ryman, Wintermute, and Tony Wallow. So, why am I showing you this? This is a screenshot I took earlier today of something I was watching this guy demonstrate. And I'm going to demonstrate the same thing basically. So I downloaded the free starter pack and the free starter pack 1 and pack 2, as you can see right here, which, you know what? I don't like how that's cutting that off. How can I fix that? This is cutting this off. So if I take away the effects, I don't like that. No, it is not a website for DaVinci. This is at the this guy's. I'll show you here in a second. I can't think how to say it. Anyway, this box, like all other things in here, if you scroll over it, it shows you what it is. So the box is this. The cursor is that. It's a cursor. The dotted circle I'm actually going to put to use elsewhere. And I have specific thoughts for it. And then the highlight and then an underline. So, hi Darren. I'm going to grab the box and I'm going to bring it down here and I'm going to put it over the clip that I brought in. Now the reason I'm doing that is because I want to move this box, and I apologize, this is not showing what I want it to, so I'm going to get rid of the effects, and then I'm going to see if I can't zoom this. There we go. You'll notice this is a picture of this guy's demonstration, and he's got an inspector open here, and then he's got an inspector opened here. If I click on my inspector right here, my inspector opens up over here, and I can control all the things in for that box. For example, if I change the opacity, it should get lighter if I could. Why can't I change the opacity? What the heck is going on? What in the Sam Hale heel? All right, so now there's the inspector for that. I bet I can change that, and I can. So why can't I change the inspector for that? Oh, because I got to click on controls, so that's why. So if I change the opacity here, you'll notice the box diminishes. Change the position. I don't see much in that. X and Y is the same. Now this is why I want this, because I've got to figure out how to bring over my inspector to where I can take this box and move it over here and go, okay, so we're going to change the X and the Y. Now these numbers won't change here because this is not my inspector. So, but the way they were doing it, you could see the numbers change when they changed them up here. And it's pretty basic. You can put rounded corners on it if you'd like. You can change the opacity. If you click animation and you play this from the beginning, then it's just going to go right on. And that's pretty sure that's all it is. And then when it gets to the end, it's going to obviously write off. I just think that's a real cool feature that it writes off like that. I like that. And then if you want to change the color, you come in here and change it to whatever you want. You guys know me, I always go to this wonderful ugly green. Take the animation off, and then when it writes on, it's green. I think if I could figure out how to do this, this will be a lot better than me trying to go something to the effect of this right here. Get rid of that. I'll go ahead and get rid of that for the time being. I'll go ahead and get rid of that for the time being. And then I'll bring this down over here. So you have to have something obviously on here to work with, or you're not going to get anything done. Now I can go grab the effect, I can grab the box, and I can actually bring the box. Well, I should have been able to bring the box down. Or are we back to that problem again? Looks like we are. Yeah, it looks like it put the box in there twice, and it did. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I don't need that. And I got a message. Okay, so I want to move this over to here. There we go. I go to the inspector. I'm on the box. Not sure why that's not showing up until it gets right there, but go to controls. Now, if I had my inspector in here and I was like, okay, we're going to change the center, then it would show what it is. Now, I know how they're doing that because I wrote the guy that wrote this, and he said he pinned the tracker, and I don't understand how to pin the tracker because you can't grab this. I've tried. Or if you can, I haven't figured it out because I have tried. I just think it'd be so cool to have your image over here. When I do this, if I grab, like if I take this and I say, oh, this is easy. I just grab this with the center. Now let me show you another cute little thing before I forget. Right here, if I click on this arrow, Fusion Overlay, it pops this up. I can grab this and then I can move it. And you'll see when I get over to where I'm expecting it to be on top of my inspector, it's actually beneath it. So I spent about 2 hours yesterday researching this. I couldn't figure it out. And I'll probably spend another couple hours today researching it because I want to figure it out. I just think it'd be so cool to do. And then of course you can do it the old fashioned manual way. So have to film daily Davinci, then go back and add the box. It's a possibility. That is a possibility. Yeah. So I'm going to grab the cursor. Cursor's the same way. You have the cursor. You have the same controls on the cursor, with the exception of I don't think I saw color control. You have shadow control, and obviously, if I change the shadow to like a lighter color or whatever, it might show up, because black shadow is not going to show up on a black background. See, there's the shadow control. And then you can go in there and change the shadow strength on what you want. And how far off you want it to drop. You can blur it. That's kind of neat. And again, it's animated too. I don't remember where that's at, but I know it is animated. And you can move it around here as well. Dotted circle, I'll bring it down. I'm gonna run out of stuff here. So I'm going to bring down the dotted circle, bring it over, and controls. I'm going to bring it up to here. And when you play the circle, it starts out static. When it plays, it rotates. So clearly we don't need all this other stuff going on right now. We just want that going on. And you can go in here, change the color. Now this you can change the color. You can see it changing in the background to whatever you'd like. And then you can as well, you can change the width of the circle. And when you get it down too small, it becomes solid. You can also make it solid by changing the length of the dots. When you lower the number, they get smaller. As you increase the number, it just makes it a circle again. And then you can make it back to normal. The border width, again, you can customize this however you want. It's kind of neat. It's just something really cool to have, especially if you're going to be doing some highlighting and whatnot. Now, in this starter pack, you have a massive amount of things to use. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. I'm going to see if I can't get rid of that. I can. So in this starter pack, and it's free. It's completely free. And while I'm prepping that, I will go show you where this is at. Bear with me a minute. I don't know why it did that. All right. So, well, I didn't even check the time. So, let's say I want to have, oh, I don't know. Just pick a color, any color. We'll go with frost. Drag it down to the timeline. Doggone it. I don't know why it's doing that. I had this problem once before where everything that I brought to the timeline turned into the little miniature thing, and then when I drag it across, it's fine. So now you have that, and I'm going to bring it down to this one. And then you can go grab, you can click right here, and this will open it up, and then you can search for what you're looking for in here. pointers are right there. Infographics is right there. Icons is right here. The guy's got a lot of stuff in there. Essentials, and like all the rest, you can scroll over this and it shows you what it's going to do. He's got an interactive thing, but I don't know where it's at. I've gone through and picked out the ones that I liked and the ones that I want to use. Let's see what time bar is. I'm curious what it is. So hit we'll hit start. Don't see nothing. Still don't see nothing. Let's stop it. Let's go to size and position. Let's go. No, I don't see nothing there. I don't see nothing there. So I don't like that. For now, that's a dumb one to try. Time box. Drag it down. Now that one's there. You start it, offset it just a little bit. Start it. Guess it could be used as a timer. And obviously, the way he's demonstrating it, it's kind of cool. You set that how you want. Social media, you have this one. You have YouTube. Bring it down. You can play it. It's interactive. Now, what he was demonstrating on his tutorial this morning was you can go over here and grab the pointer, grab the cursor and put it on top, and then you can actually, so let's move this one, size and position, let's just bring it up to here, and then we'll go over here and grab this one, we'll grab this size and position, we'll bring it over. But he brought a good point up. Yeah, white on white. You're not really going to see that too well. So when you play this, that would pop in with the YouTube subscribe, changes colors. We'll check the link out here in just a little while. Wintermute, thank you for that. So I'm going to show you how I get those. So I'm going to bring over this one. I don't think the guy's going to say anything about the copyright infringement. So I'll hit play. I don't know if the audio will come through, but
I'll start the pack. So if you're ready, let's check it out. Alright, so you can download the free starter pack by clicking the link in the description below. You can just then double click to unzip it. It will give you this folder. In the folder you have a couple of things. You have the license, the installation instruction, the DRFX file, and the font. For the pointer, they don't use font, but please make sure to install all the font included, otherwise the auto title.
So I'm going to skip through this because the question was, how do you get it? So down here in the box that YouTube's really got messed up, download our free starter pack. So you click on that. You put your name in there. I've already gotten it 10 times, so I'm just going to go ahead and put in my name, my email. And get your free download, or get your download, or whatever it is. And then it says download. And then it downloads it. My internet today has been really odd. So I'm done with that. I'll just minimize it. I'll go into downloads. Downloads. Unzip it. Extract it, unzip it, whatever you want to do. So we're going to extract it. We're going to extract all. It already exists, so I'm going to go ahead and just do it anyway. It should say it exists. I should have said it exists. Yeah, replace the file, sure. Why not? So that's done. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. There's no need to keep it around, or so I've been told. And then I go find it. And it is, I have no idea where it's at, honestly. Sometimes it puts it someplace I don't even know. So, Essential Showcase, nope. Free Starter Pack, yep. That's the one I just got. So I'm going to open it. Free Starter Pack. go find the executable file or the DRFX file, double click it, and if Davinci is not running, it will start up, and then it will say, if you already have it installed, overwrite the free starter pack 2.0 V. So I'm going to go ahead and overwrite it. I don't think it can hurt anything. So that's how I get them. Now you'll notice, or you should have noticed, I also have Essential Outline and the Essential Zoom. This is basically the same thing from a different creator as the box. So if I were to bring it down, and put it on this one, I think it is, and then we play this, then there's the box. I'm going to go over here, and I think to animate that box, you have to go to the, nope, that's not it. Because this is going to be the YouTube logo, right? So that's not it. How do you animate the box? Because it's an effect. So go to effects here. Oh, here we go. I bet this is it. So if I bring the box, am I in the right spot? Essential Zoom Showcase, that's where I'm at. Essential Zoom, so it's right there. Wow, it's not working even though I'm there. Because do I got to go here? And then I got to go here. That's color. This is weird. Well, there's that. There's that. Why is the X and Y not working? There we go. So again, I want to bring that box over here, but I can't. That's pretty much been my entire weekend. So once, let's just say we're going to move that to right there. We're going to bring the width down to right there. We're going to bring the height down to right there. Now there should be a way to bring this edge in. Source center. I see the box moving down there, but that source would be this, I think. Full zoom. Does that make any? Oh no, it makes no difference at all. The brightness of the source. Okay, that is that one. That's kind of neat. Source width. That's just the width of the box itself. You change the color. I'm trying to figure out how to bring this edge in, and I'm not really seeing it. And since I don't practice anything, you guys get to see me try to figure this out. No fun. So we know it's not going to have anything to do with up there. Corner radius is going to do the same thing as the other one. You just make a corner out of it. Soft edges, again, how broad, how do you want it? Border width. That's the border. Yep, I am not seeing it. So, but anyway, that should have been moved. Let's see if it actually is. I'm just because of the way I got this. Yeah. So now, what happens if we were to change this? Aha, now I can. But I can't change. So go back into, unless it's down here. Is there an X and Y down here I'm just not seeing? Let's see, position. Oh yeah, I can. So if this wasn't already boxed, he could rebox it. He could re-highlight it. I have quite a few. I have the essential outlining. I can't get it to work right though. I've tried about 6 or 7 times. And then there's one more that I can never find. The essential arrows, I think it is. Is it under titles? I can never remember. Oh yeah, the bouncing text. That's the ribbon text. And no, I did not use this one when I did Tony Waddles. I actually did it myself following this tutorial, but I didn't use it. There's another one with arrows that's pretty cool. I just don't remember where it's at. Weird. Anyway, go ahead and shut this down. I'm not going to save it because it's just a learning experience, and I've got too much as it is. So the other ones I have, if you go back to downloads and you see anything that says DRFX, then it's a, like this one here is the essential arrow. Double click on it. It will automatically open Davinci and it will install it. And then when you go to, oh, I got to override it because it exists. It made the horrible dinging noise to tell me that it overwritten it. I'm at about 25 minutes. Well, actually, I started early, so I don't know what my time is. So now I'm going to go see if I can figure out where the heck that's at. It's not in effects. Is it in generators? It is in generators. There's the arrow right there. And then shapes. And then shockwave. Now I haven't really figured out what shockwave is yet, but this all came together, and it was the same way. I went to, there's my T-5. Thank you, Tony. I went to YouTube, and then I go to my history, or I'm subscribed to them, and then I go find a video that I like, and then so fastest way to zoom. This is a really good one. I should and I will grab that link and not length, and paste it over here. Wintermute might find it pretty interesting. So it's pretty cool. And then she too, I'll scrub through here. See how she's showing the highlight up there? Here in a minute, she actually moves that box over to there. I just don't remember. Yeah, see right there? She does it a little differently. She highlights the box. And she and I have exchanged emails, and she's basically touched on how she does it, but she needs to get more in depth for me to understand it. But I just think it's really cool that if you have that box, then you guys will know, oh look, this is where I want you to focus in it. And then the other guy, he somehow pins this over here so that he can move his box over there. It's just really neat. So that was my 5-minute warning. I am going to end this for today. Tomorrow will be a premiere. Mrs. K is 16 hours tonight, so it'll be a premiere. And then Wednesday will be live. Thursday will be live. Friday will be a premiere because she's working 16 hours on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving I will do one, although I don't expect there to be many people here because after all it is Thanksgiving. And Wednesday will be super short because I'm playing golf. Thanks everyone. I just had another notification on my phone. That's interesting. See you tonight. Bye. And in keeping with the Live Windows Doug Betts motto, I sure hope that was helpful to somebody.